is WIS News Primetime.
Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us for WIS News Primetime. I'm Greg Adeline.
And I'm Hannah Burbank. Every weekday at 7:30, we'll be here to tell the untold stories of kindness, community, and hope across the Midlands.
And tonight, we take a moment to highlight leaders who have the incredibly important job of teaching our young people.
It's National Principals Month, and there are dozens of hard-working principals in our area who deserve to feel and be appreciated. And tonight, we share the story of one principal who says her career taught her important lessons about herself.
Our Sam Shapiro joins us now live. And Sam, you sat down with Jametta Hodges-Stewart from St. Andrews Middle School, and she told you that she didn't always want to be a principal.
Yeah, that's right, Greg and Hannah. She told me this Wednesday about how she got to where she is now and how she's now aspiring some of her former students to follow in her footsteps, and with her dreams beginning and then finally coming true in a classroom.
And she made learning so fun, but it was relevant to our lives. And I wanted to do that with my kids.
Jametta Hodges-Stewart reflects on her middle school science teacher who made science and safety lessons unforgettable.
She actually got us to plot the points and to fix a hurricane kit, survival kit, and that just stuck with me.
That love for science developed throughout all her life, beginning with her father, who worked as a pharmacist. She later graduated with a degree in chemistry from Columbia College, but instead of following in her father's footsteps, she discovered her heart belonged in the classroom. In the early 2000s, she became a 7th grade science teacher at St. Andrews Middle. It wasn't long before her love for science allowed her to shine, winning Teacher of the Year at St. Andrews Middle School during the 2005-2006 school year. That's when her mentor encouraged her to take the next step to the principal's office.
My mentor at that time, principal, was Kenneth Richardson, and he saw that in me and he kept pushing me, and he was like, I really think you need to go back to school. You know, you need to look into this, and I did.
After getting additional degrees at South Carolina State and the University of South Carolina, Hodges-Stewart would continue to oversee various after-school programs at St. Andrews. She officially became the principal of St. Andrews Middle in 2019. Just a few months later, COVID-19 forced many schools to learn and operate remotely, putting her science, teaching, and leadership skills to an immediate test.
We shut the school down, and I think it was a Friday the 13th. So yeah, very first year. So it was definitely a learning curve. We grew a lot, persevered, and we made it through.
Hodges-Stewart says one of the most rewarding experiences she's had as an educator is watching the lessons she's taught influence others to follow in her footsteps. She recently watched 2 of her former students graduate from her alma mater of Columbia College, now teaching in the Midlands.
I went to their graduation from Columbia College, and they said, you know, it was because of you. And I don't know, my heart was full. My heart was full. And just knowing that I made a difference in someone's life.
Just like her middle school teacher did for her all those years ago.
They know that they can come, they can find me, they can talk. I am here for them. I serve each and every day that I'm here in this building, hoping to touch someone's life in the process.
Hodges-Stewart says it's thankfully become easier running the school now that everything isn't remote, but WIS would like to thank all the principals across the Midlands and beyond for all their hard work in the classroom.
Yes, you know, they do so much amazing work, you know, work that isn't often seen up front, but just incredible the difference that they're making in kids' lives.
Yeah, they're pouring into the kids' lives, so I think it's really interesting hearing about who poured into their life to get where they are today. So thank you, Sam. Wonderful story.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for letting me share a story. And like I've said before, a good teacher is, you know, great in teaching lessons, but an amazing teacher can change a life. So
that's right.
It was nice she shared that story with me today.
No doubt about it.